and we just got done working on Nightmare. Now, anybody that's been watching my videos uh, knows who Nightmare is. Um, I got a lot of subscribers, but I don't get a lot of views, so I don't know if you're watching them or not. I don't know. Um, if you're one of the lucky guys that just happened to see the previous video a couple hours ago, hey, it's already deleted off YouTube. So, I appreciate that for watching it. We just got done priming the Nightmare Mercedes, the final prime job. We're going to go out there and look at that. And in my other installment of our Saturday Night Live, my friend Pete in Your Face and Talking Loud D.I.Y. Auto School video, we were discussing a lot of situations. Now, before we go any further, I want to apologize to the people that were watching that. I acted selfish, inconsiderate, and very vain toward myself. I enjoy making videos. I love making videos. It's a not just a hobby to me, it's part of my life. When I was a little kid, I used to actually have, my Aunt Glory had an 8mm movie camera, and I would make movies with that. Me and my brothers would go out and and I would be the director, the film guy, the, everything dude, the prop guy, and then me and my two brothers would go out. Now this is, of course, when we were really little. We would go out into the woods or down to the river. We actually made a video called Leeches. I think it took 8 rolls of 8mm film to make it. And we would film this at my aunt's house when we went over there and slept over at my aunt's house. God bless her soul. I love her very much, Aunt Glory. I actually consider her more of a mother to me than my own mom, but that's another day and another story. We don't want to get loud. We don't want to do that, folks. We don't want to get loud. Can you hear me out there? Can you hear me? Are we getting a good connection? The last time we were on here a couple hours ago, we didn't get any good connections, and people were hollering, screaming, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Speak up. Okay, so, all right, there you go. So, let me go ahead and tell you the rest of the story. So, anyway, we're little kids. We made a movie. It was called Leeches. Now, where those movies are, I don't know. When I was at Colorado Boys Ranch, I made several movies there. When I was at Colorado Boys Ranch, let me tell you a little movie I made. We used to go behind the church and smoke cigarettes. And we used to sneak out at night. The way we got cigarettes is we'd get our allowance, which was like $1.50 a week or something. And that's when cigarettes were like 40 cents a pack. But we would sneak out of the cottage, they called them cottages. They were like houses, where everybody lived. And we would sneak out in the middle of the night. And to us, it was the middle of the night. It was probably about 12 o'clock. It might have been 11 o'clock or something. And across the highway from us was the golf course. The La Junta golf course, La Junta, Colorado golf course, which was actually next to the airport. So at the airport, thank you very much for $1, Ed. I appreciate that. You're a hell of a guy, buddy. Hell of a guy. I'm going to go back to 1973, and I'm going to go buy me 2 packs of cigarettes with that. So anyway, we'd sneak out, and then we'd cross the highway, and we'd go to the golf course, to the nightclub at the golf course, the clubhouse, or we'd go to the airport to one of the bars or the little restaurant they had there. And then we'd buy our cigarettes over there, and then we'd sneak back. So, yeah, that's how we used to get cigarettes. Or we'd wait till we went in town, and then we'd go to the convenience store, and I forgot the name of that. We'd buy some cigarettes there. And if we bought them in town, it'd be pretty scary to buy cigarettes in town because your cottage parents, that was the people that took care of you, then lived in the cottage with you. But if you went to town and bought cigarettes, they're not stupid. Okay? They know who smokes and who doesn't, especially when you go into their apartment and you sift through the ashtray and you steal the cigarette butts because they're that long and you're out of cigarettes. And and they actually leave the ashtray conveniently by the door that goes into their apartment from the hallway of the cottage. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Cronin, Mike Cronin and Peggy Cronin. So, yeah, I made a movie, and what I did, it was called Smoking. It was called Smoking. And what I did is I made a movie of us smoking cigarettes behind the church. So here we are, we're like 12, 13, 14 years old, you know, 11. Here we are, we're wrapping it up, and we're cussing, and we're saying fuck, and we're saying bitch, and we're saying whore, and we're saying all these names. And all of a sudden, a name comes up that I've never heard in my life. A name comes up, and I said, what the heck is that? I thought it was a clown name. The name that came up in our Cussorama behind the church, smoking cigarettes, was Dildo. And I thought that was the funniest name of the day. I thought it was really funny. The next morning, now we filmed the video, and then I gave them, okay, let me go back to the movie. So I filmed this video, and I had to give it to Mr. and Mrs. Cronin, my cottage parents, to have the video edited. You know, you take it into the Rexall drugstore, and then they make the film, and then give it back to you, and you watch it. Okay. So anyway, the next morning, from the Cussorama, let's go smoke cigarettes behind the church, and it was a really funny video. Mrs. Cronin walks in. This is like 6 o'clock in the morning, because we had to get up early. It was like a military situation. Even in the summertime, we had to get up at, you know, early morning hours for no stupid reason. So we get up and we go over to the cafeteria, the mess hall cafeteria, because it wasn't on our cottage. They had 6 cottages there. I was in the 3rd cottage, and then we had to walk down the street, and there was so we're sitting in the cafeteria and getting some SOS, you know, some pieces of toast with some hamburger, white gravy slop, throw it on. So we're all sitting down, and Mrs. Cronin's sitting there, and she's kind of laughing, and I go, hey, Dildo, what's up? And she looked at me with the biggest eyes, and her face got so red, it was almost purple. And I'm like, and everybody else kind of like, what the hell did you just say? So I called her Dildo, and then all of a sudden my face got real red, because I didn't know what was going on, but I embarrassed the shit out of her. After breakfast, she took me into the cottage. She said, do you know what you just called me? And I said, I don't know, just a clown name, Dildo the Clown. And she goes, you don't even know what a dildo is, right? I said, no. Well, you'll find out in your years. Don't ever, ever, ever use that name around any woman ever again. Okay. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. I hope you enjoyed the story I just told you. Who gives a shit, right? I don't know. Anyway, I got some reviews coming up. Let me get one. This is one of the reviews that's going to be coming up real shortly. Harbor Freight. Do I know if it's any good? I don't know. Look, it's still in the box. How do I know? All right, I haven't done the review yet. We got a Central Pneumatic CP. Has anybody ever heard of CP? That's Chicago Pneumatic. Chicago. So Japan or Taiwan or wherever this is made, probably Taiwan. Let's see, where is it made? Specifically made for Harbor Freight Tools. And I don't, made in Taiwan. There you go. Oh yeah, thanks for that sticker there, buddy, that $2. Can I go ahead and say something? Y'all don't need to give me any money, okay? I appreciate it though, it's nice, but you don't have to. Central Pneumatic, that was an American situation. Taiwan took it over. It's actually Chicago Pneumatic, made in Chicago, Air Tools. So we'll be doing a review on that. I got another review, but I can't lift them up. Well, I can show you one. We got these coming up. The Harbor Freight anvils, I got 2 of them. We're gonna someday do a video on that. Let's get down to business, folks, can we? We got the video back. We got the 8mm movie back. And Mr. Cronin had a 8 millimeter projector. So I said, oh, you got to see this. This is really funny. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And stupid me, how stupid I am. We're all sitting in his apartment with the screen up, and we're watching this, this 8-minute or 7-minute movie. And, of course, we're cussing and we're saying dildo and blah, 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 and you're a clown dildo, da, 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 da. And then here comes the cigarettes. The cigarettes are pulled out, and we are smoking. Mr. and Mrs. Cronin, their faces were red from steam coming out of their ears. They could not believe it. Yes, everybody that was in that movie was in serious trouble for smoking. The end. That's the story of today. Colorado Boys Ranch has since then closed down. It is now a ghost town. If you ever visit La Junta, Colorado, you can take Highway 50 all the way out, and you will see Colorado Boys Ranch over here on this side. I don't know if I'm looking at you from left to right, but it will be on your left. And it will be a ghost town of a mortuary. And I think I filmed that. I don't know, but maybe I did. If I didn't, next time I go to Colorado, I will. I had very good memories of my childhood, and I had very bad memories of my childhood. My childhood was not fun, but as I look back to my childhood, from the way that I grew up is the way I am today. We were talking about YouTubers, and I'm going to try to say this very calmly and nice. This is from the last video. I'm trying to repeat myself without cussing and hollering. The last video I posted, actually, YouTube banned the video. They said I was too loud and obnoxious and violent. So, they do own this channel. They own it, and they can tell you what you can do on there. So, anyway, I am getting very frustrated and depressed over my YouTube channels, people. I have basically stopped putting videos on Cork, Custorama Cafe, SWRNC Pete. I have basically stopped doing that channel completely due to the fact that, number one reason, YouTube does not like those type of videos. But I will say this. If I make a video like that, like the recent one I made, they're going to kick me off. But if somebody that has 1 million subscribers makes a video like I made, they are going to promote that video because it's going to get hundreds of thousands of hits, and they can advertise on it. So is that fair to the small guy? That the vlogger of YouTube has millions of subscribers and doesn't show you nothing but doing exactly what I'm doing right here, sitting here talking to you, and he gets millions of hits. And if he wants to cuss and holler, and he wants to pretend that he's mad at the world and self-destruct himself and blow up, is it fair that he gets 10 million hits on that video and 37 ads and makes $14,000 on it from AdSense? But then if I do it, or possibly you, if you make a video like that, you don't get no hits at all, and YouTube basically bans you from putting the video up. So, yeah, I think that YouTube is basically like anything else. It's politics. It's a political situation because that's the world we live in. If you haven't watched the last video that I posted on SWRNC/MyFriendPete YouTube channel, you need to watch it. It's about a ghost town right here in Utah. Well, it's not even a ghost town. It's just a town. Ghost town. And you need to watch it, and you need to read everything in it. That's how the world's playing out, people. That's how the world's playing out. I'm going to go ahead and talk about my YouTube channels just a little bit more, and then we're going to get off the subject. You don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about it, and we need to move down the line and do what we need to do. But what I'm going to tell you is I have been on YouTube for 12 years, going on 13 years. This DIY Auto School channel has been up for 10 years. When I started this channel, I was only on SWRNC my friend Pete, and I was on another channel called 522 DR Wagon, which was my original. I post videos on 522 DR Wagon only because if I don't, YouTube will neglect the channel and eventually they will delete the channel. So I post videos on that for that reason. Other than that, it's just a channel. When I opened this channel, I made a video, specific video on SWR&C, DIY Auto School. I mean, I'm sorry, not DIY. I made the channel. And I asked everybody, I said, can you do my friend Pete a square deal? Can you do me a favor? I'm not going to ask you for money. I'm not going to ask you, but I just opened a brand new channel. It's called DIY Auto School. Can you go over there and subscribe to this channel? We're not going to cuss on it. We're not going to holler. We're not going to be mean. We're not going to do anything. We're going to learn. And the first 3 months that that channel was up, it was rated, I believe it was rated the number 25th channel to get the most subscribers for 3 months in a row. I was really, really proud. Of course, then it kind of slowed down and, you know. If I didn't have this DIY Auto School channel, I probably wouldn't be doing YouTube anymore. A lot of people, okay, Ed, thank you very much for that $1, buddy. I'm going to use that. A lot of people out there, and there's other people that I can't read your names. I really can't even read the comments. But if you're actually giving me some money there, I appreciate it. You don't have to. I'm not doing this to get money. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Who fucking knows? Anyway, all I ask is thumbs up, and I ask that you comment. That's it. Let me tell you how YouTube works, okay? The way that your video is rated and set in place to get up the ladder, they do it by percentages of likes. They do it by percentages of that right there. They do it by the percentage of comments. So when you get on a channel and you see a guy sitting in his front of a camera and he's not doing anything but talking, that's it, and he's stealing pictures off the internet and loading them up and talking. There's a guy named Fluffy. Fluffy, what's up? What's up? His name's Fluffy. All he does is sit in front of his camera with a microphone, okay? He talks in there and he grabs pictures of a subject off the internet and he flashes them on the screen and talks about it. Fluffy, what's up? He's been doing videos as long as I have. When he started doing videos, I'm thinking he was probably like 22 or something like that. Okay, Johnny, thanks for the $1.99, buddy. Appreciate it. So he's been doing videos all the time. Now he sits there like I'm doing right now, and he gets like 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 hits on a video in less than a week. On stupid stuff. What's up? What's up? That guy, I guarantee you, he has never lifted his finger or worked a hard day in his life. So I look at him, and I'm not trying to be selfish or vain or stupid here. Yeah, Scotty Kilmer, he's about the same way. He's a vlogger. He's down in Houston. Yeah, same situation. So I'm looking at it, and I'm saying, man, I don't understand this. I really don't. I don't understand it. Thank you very much, D. Big D fan. Okay. I'm looking at him saying, I don't understand this, man. I take hours to make a video. It takes me hours to make a video. It takes me days to film one. And I get this many hits. Not that many. I have done everything in my power. Everything. I have researched everything about YouTube that I can. The only thing that I have not done on YouTube is become a partner with a partnership program, because they will take your AdSense money, and if you get 10,000 views on a video, you're going to make the exact same money because you got to give half the money to them. So I've never done that. So I don't understand what the deal is, and it's really frustrating and depressing. And I'm bringing this up because a lot of people out there are in the same type of situation. You take that spray can and you spray that box and you keep getting runs in it. But your next door neighbor takes that spray can and he sprays that box and it looks fabulous. And you're like, what the heck, man? I'm working my ass off. I'm doing the job that I can do. But this guy seems to always be ahead of everybody. And I'm the guy that's like, 12th in line. I don't understand. I was taking you back to my childhood. Let me tell you something. I've always been 12th in line all my life. I've never been first. I've always been, the last guy that gets the deal, you might say. I don't know how to really say it. And I'm kind of used to it. I'm not complaining because I will tell you this. I'm an honest guy. I do make money on YouTube. Okay? And everybody's curious, well, how much do you make? You're not broke. You're not, you're rich. You got a brand new truck. I've had a brand new truck for over 20 years. I take my trucks and I trade them in every 2 or 3 years because I want a brand new truck. Okay? Well, you got a brand new Razor sitting over there. Yeah, I got a brand new Razor that's on a 6-year mortgage, 7-year mortgage. I didn't pay cash for it. All right? If you want a Razor, if you want a brand new Razor, go down to the Razor place, fill an application out, and they'll give you one. I mean, what the, come on, people. Well, you got a brand new shop and a brand new, yeah, I do. I was in the same location at my old shop for 33 years. I bought a house and paid on it for 20 years. I sold the buildings. I sold the properties. I took every single dime from that and moved here. And I had to come up with other cash to finish this. I'm not even done with it yet. I'm not even done with it. But I'm rich. I'm a rich guy. I had a visitor come over here, and he's probably going to watch this video and get pissed off at me. This was several days ago. And he said, gee, you're not as broke as you claim you are. Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate that, guy. I appreciate that. I'm going to be honest with you, people. I'm not broke, but I'm not rich, okay? I pay my bills. I put food on my table and gas in my car. That's what I do. I can't even come up with a yearly tax. I can't. Let me tell you how I'm paying my taxes monthly. I'm on the monthly payment plan on my taxes on this property. Now, if I was rich, do you think I would be doing that? Come on, people. Come on. All right? I'm going to give you a little Uncle Joe action. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, guy. So, back to what I was talking about. Then you got your YouTuber people that are megastars. And this is what really, really upsets me about these megastars. I'm going to bring up a guy. His name is D.I.Y. I brought that up in the last one. I'm going to bring him up again because it's really important. Anybody that's ever heard D.I.Y play the guitar, and if you listen to him continuously, he plays the same thing over and over and over. I don't care what you say. All right? All his guitar playing sounds exactly the same. He's doing this, robotically controlled electronic guitar, going up and down the neck and, tapping it. And I mean, he does the same thing over and over and over. And it sounds the same. There's another guitar player. His name's Buckethead. Nobody knows what he looks like, but he does the same thing. So let's talk about D.I.Y. He has a YouTube channel. I've had my YouTube channel longer than he's had his, but he's a mega superstar guitar player. So naturally, he's got 2 or 3 million, 4 million subscribers. When he puts a video up, he'll get 400, 500, 800,000 hits within a week. Okay, that's great. I'm glad for D.I.Y. He's a multimillionaire, possibly a billionaire. His last video that he just posted, I hope you're sitting down, he posted a video that said, guess what? all my faithful subscribers, I opened Patreon, and I need you to come over there and pay $5 a month so I can make a couple special videos just for you that you won't see on here. It's the same shit. It's the exact same crap. The only difference is he gets to cuss a little bit. He might, get to talk about something special or do something. Okay? But it's the same thing. So let's say he's got 5 million subscribers. At least 10% of them are going to pay $5 a month. In the stupidity that they are, they can watch the crap for free on YouTube. And he's going to make 500,000, we'll say 500, 10, whatever. Let's say 150,000 people at $5 a month added up. Selfish? Me? Centered? Me? Vain? Me? Ha! Let's say D.I.Y. Some people just can't get enough. It's pathetic, okay? And I seriously think that his guitar playing sucks, okay? I think that the guitar music that he plays it ain't even over the top. It's under the fucking table. It's down under the dirt. He's making money on every angle. I think he makes money from blinking his eyes. I mean, I don't know. I know he's making money off Ibanez guitars, gems. I used to have one. It was such a beautiful guitar that I never played it. I ended up selling it because I was too afraid to scratch it. It was a white with gold. You can see that on my website. Are we tired of talking and listening to my friend Pete vlog? Do I have 150,000 hits yet, guys? Are we there? What's up? What's up, man? What's up? Let's go out and look at that car. Let's see what we got and check it out. I'm going to ask everybody out there, like I did when I opened this channel, do my friend Peter Square deal and subscribe. Don't just watch, subscribe. Do my friend Peter deal and thumbs up. Get my videos top ranked for all the work that I do for you. When I opened this channel, I was in the top ranking channel of most subscribers for 3 months. Can my friend Pete do that again? I don't know. That's up to you, okay? Not me. I don't know. They claim that the statistics are your average take on views on a video is 10% of what your subscription is. So if you have 100,000 subscribers, you should get a minimum of 10,000 views. I don't get that. My average take on D.I.Y. Auto School on views is maybe 7,000, 6,000, 7,000. Okay, are we there? We can't even go in the paint booth, but I'm going to give you a peek. Okay, there it is, folks. There's Nightmare. Look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful it looks, Nightmare. Nightmare the Mercedes. It's awesome. Look how straight that body is. You can see the sheen on the primer. You can see it's an arrow. It's an Indian arrow on the 4 corners of the United States, and it's shooting like a star in the sky that's going to fall and wish us the best luck in the world. You can't get any better than that. 7 days, solid 7 days of hand block sanding right there, people. And when you work your ass off and you're dedicated to finishing something that you start, that's what you get right there. We can't go in there. The video's disconnecting, but I'm sure, we'll see it. Make sure you watch that video set. We got a camping situation over here, and I'm sure they can hear me talking. St. Danes. If you need a campsite, if you come to Moab, Utah, and you need a campsite, look up St. Danes Camping. He's right here behind my friend Pete. We'd enjoy to have you here in Moab. Camp out, bring your tents, bring your RVs, and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump right here. You can stay in my backyard. St. Danes, talk to a guy named Sean and tell him my friend Pete sent you. He's going to hook you up. The Camaro, what's going on? What's up with the Camaro, people? It's got a cover on it. Why? I'm going to show you why. Because we got red paint, guys. Beautiful, high gloss, shiny red paint. The interior's done. It's ready to wire up. We're getting ready to wire that baby up and get her done. We're going to be getting on the Mustang. I got to get on this Mustang. I got to get it started. If New Jersey Frank, Mr. Mustang Frank's watching this, Frankenstein Frank, be prepared is all I can tell you, because I've got to get on it and I got to start working on it. All right. What was I going to show you? I don't know. I'm going to show you what the whole car looked like before I primed it, because, yeah, we had to take the video down and last. So this is what you call 7 days of block sanding. I did not use a Durablock on this. I did not use a rubber sanding block on this. What I used, I'm going to show you. I used these right here, and I call these speed files. Okay? Anybody that has been in sanded that whole car out by hand with these sanders here, and let me show you these sanders, okay? Let me get them out. I'm gonna go ahead and set them right here. And those little sanders right there, okay? I have Durablocks. I used Durablocks on it, but I didn't use them consistently, but I did use these. That was a 7-day sanding job with that. And if you want something right, you got to use the tools to do the right job. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. I think we vlogged enough. What's up? And I don't think I'm going to get 275,000 hits on this by tomorrow. I don't think it's going to happen, people. Okay? I'm going to watch the count, but I don't think we're going to get 285,000 hits in 12 hours. I don't know how these guys do it, man. I really don't. It's frustrating, it's depressing, and most of all, it's depressing. It's very depressing that you work your ass off on something and it seems like you just don't get ahead. And I know exactly how you feel, guys. If you're that person and you can relate to me, believe me, my friend Pete knows what it's like to bust your ass and never get ahead and be top 10. We'll say 10. Well, we'll go top 25. Okay. Minnie is at church. This is Easter weekend, so anybody that is religious, I'm going to say God bless you and praise the Lord and say a prayer for Jesus Christ, and hopefully he will answer your prayers and everything will be handy dandy. I got to go. Make sure that you watch the reviews coming up. Not really anything spectacular, just a Harbor Freight junk tool review type situation. We'll see you later. Take it easy, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, right here at DIY Auto School, working on Saturday nights, probably working tomorrow. I got a Mustang door over there that I got to cut, chop, slice, and dice and weld up, and I want to get that done. Once I get that done, we got 2 paint-ready cars that are going to be bam, 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 back in the row. What's up? We're going to get those painted back to back. I've been busting ass on Bodywork for the last 3.5 months. That's all I've been doing is Bodywork. I got all the Bodywork done on these 3 cars. I got 3 cars paint ready. The Camaro ain't going to get painted yet, but the Mustang and the Mercedes are. We'll see you later. And God bless everybody. And yeah, that's all I can say. Have a great night.